So I just wanted to make a super quick video talking to you about why I think you should start a self-improvement YouTube channel. So when I started this channel, I had been on self-improvement for like 3 years, and well, I've been on self-improvement for 3 years now, and I've been running this channel for like 8-9 months, and I have never been so consistent and so deep into self-improvement as I am now since starting the channel. And I want to talk to you because the reason you're watching this is probably because you're on self-improvement. You're probably trying to improve your life in some way, the quality of life, whatever, your finances or your mental health or your physique or whatever it is, right? All of us here are on self-improvement, and I really think you should start a YouTube channel. Since starting this YouTube channel, I've been very consistent on self-improvement. And I think there's a couple reasons why that is. And the main reason is because I feel a lot more accountable, and I feel like I have to actually do the self-improvement stuff in order for me to be able to talk about it. So before starting this channel, I was on self-improvement, but kind of on and off. And I started because, I found Hamza, and, Hamza originally, like back in the day when he first started out, that's how I sort of got onto self-improvement originally. So that's really where it all started for me. And I was very inconsistent with self-improvement. So I was still going out drinking on the weekends, drinking with my friends, getting drunk, having bad hangovers the next day. I was still playing video games occasionally. I was still fapping, I was still watching porn, I was still doing all of these kind of things that we're not supposed to do on self-improvement. Although I said I was on self-improvement, and I was doing better. I was working on businesses, but I was doing a lot of like the finance stuff on self-improvement, trying to get out of the 9-to-5, working and being more productive. But I was doing a lot of the things that we're not supposed to do, that affects our mental health, that affects the way that we operate day to day. And since starting the YouTube channel, a lot of that has stopped, like, especially like no porn, just like watching loads of films and stuff, no video games, and I've stopped drinking, deleted social media, and those kind of main big milestones have only happened towards the most recent part of my self-improvement journey. And it's since starting this channel, because I don't feel like I can talk about that stuff and teach you about it unless I'm actively doing that myself. So having this channel here, growing this channel, working on it, is actively making me get more involved with self-improvement. So that's just one of the benefits of having an actual channel and sharing your journey. You start becoming more accountable, and you start taking it a bit more seriously, and that really bleeds into your life and actually starts to improve your life, and you start to feel better, you start to feel more motivated. And the second sort of main reason why I think you should consider starting a YouTube channel on your self-improvement journey is just because obviously it could make you money someday. Recently I have just been accepted into the YouTube partner program, so so hopefully next month I'm going to start earning a little bit of money. And at the start it's obviously not going to be loads, just to start out with, but it's that like big milestone. I've sort of achieved that goal of 4,000 watch hours and all that kind of stuff. So you can start making money from a YouTube channel. That is obviously one of the main benefits. But another benefit is you get to work on the channel. Now that might not sound like a benefit, like, oh yeah, so you got to work on it, right? That sounds great, right? Now what I'm saying is you can do more tasks that make you feel productive. And for me anyway, just feeling productive, recording this video right now, I've been editing videos yesterday, just kind of feeling like I'm being productive, doing something that's driving towards a goal, driving towards an outcome, project, whatever it is, right, for you. That could just be going for a gym session, that could be whatever. But the reason why I think you should start a YouTube channel is because it gives you more work to do, more stuff to be productive on. And I think for me anyway, just feeling productive it just makes me happy, right? Just like, there's no feeling quite like at the end of the day when you've sort of had maybe like, let's say I needed to edit like 3 videos, and I just edit them, just like get it all done in the day. It takes like 4 or 5 hours, but it's all done. I can just sort of like chill out in the afternoon and kind of, you know, watch a film with my girlfriend, or just, you know, whatever, read a book, go for a walk, maybe just have some nice food, go out for some nice food or something. Do you know what I mean? And I don't have that thing over my head of like, oh, but you've not really done anything today. For me, I'm the kind of person where, like, especially since like being on self-improvement, I really need to feel like every day I've done something, just even no matter how small it is, just something productive. I mean, it takes us back to, you know, what I say at the end of every video: improve yourself by 1% every day. It's just like every day just doing something better than yesterday, whether that's just a slightly better gym session, or recording one more video, or editing one more video, whatever it is, right? Just being a bit more productive. And for me, that just makes me feel good, makes me feel happy, makes me feel fulfilled. And yeah, that is just another benefit of having a YouTube channel. Another great reason to have a YouTube channel is because you actually get to practice like teaching. And this is something that I've really had to work on a lot with this channel. So obviously the whole point of this channel, the whole point of this video, the whole point of every video that I make on this channel is for me to just literally take the knowledge I have, take the experience I have, and transfer it through the camera into your brain, right? I just want to provide you with value. That's the whole point of this channel. That's why you subscribed. You know, this isn't an entertainment channel. This isn't a dopamine channel. Like, don't subscribe to this channel if you just want to like have fun and laugh. I mean, I guess I'm going to try and have fun and, like, you know, maybe make you laugh occasionally or whatever. But the whole point is to get some value, right? I really think it's important, like, and for me as well, I need to be watching other YouTubers like Hamza and stuff who I need to be getting some value from YouTube, especially if you're on self-improvement, right? You'll know this. You can get entertainment from literally everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, fucking Netflix, YouTube, whatever, right? You can do anything to get entertainment. And sometimes it's just really nice to have like a source of like information, right? Podcasts, books, this YouTube channel, Hamza's YouTube channel, whatever it is, right? And you could become someone else like that, providing value. But anyway, that's besides the point. You can learn to teach. And a big kind of point of self-improvement, or something that I've learned recently, is that if you can learn to educate others and teach, that is actually a really big part of self-improvement, right? It's like about being a leader. It's about teaching other people, providing value, providing information. And that just helps me with my self-improvement journey. Like, me getting better at teaching is part of like my own self-improvement. And you can't really progress in that area of self-improvement, you know, of like teaching people, building a community, talking to people, and, you know, just trying to help others. That's not something you can really build on outside of like your friendship group. Maybe you could like help your friends out or your family, whatever. But having a channel, a YouTube channel, just gives you an outlet to kind of practice that skill, practice the skill of talking, practice the skill of conveying information, and all that kind of stuff. So that's just another reason as well to have a YouTube channel. To, you know, you can just practice that ability of trying to, you know, convey knowledge to people. And the last benefit that I, you know, have had from this YouTube channel, and, you know, why I think you should start it, is it just allows you to be more creative. So it makes you have to practice ways of being a more creative person. And one of the biggest tips I can give you with this is turn off all your screens, don't listen to any music, sit still in a chair and just close your eyes and just don't even think about anything. Just kind of let random thoughts come into your head, and all of a sudden, if you are creative and if you've got like YouTube on your mind, you know, you're thinking, right, what videos can I make? What can I do? What shall I talk about next? You'll have ideas bubble up to the surface of your brain. It just happens. It happens to me anyway. If I just sit in silence, but you need no input, you need nothing happening in the brain, no inputs going in. This is a bit different from meditation, but yeah, you'll have ideas bubble up to the surface, and then bang, idea, write it down. And that is a good way of practicing to be more creative. And having a YouTube channel and having that pressure of needing to be consistent, needing to get videos out, it forces you to find ways to become more creative. And that actually just bleeds into other areas of your life as well. You just become a more creative person. You start listening out for like more ideas, and like, you know, all the stuff that you consume on the internet and books and people you talk to and any kind of inputs in your life. Yeah, you can just start kind of bringing those all together into like ideas. You start seeing ideas in like, I had an idea recently of like, my girlfriend was watching some TikToks and she was just scrolling through, and I was seeing a lot of stuff on there about all these kind of people just like, you know, on the phones, and like these girls and stuff, these fashion girls who are like on the phones, and they just seem very disconnected from society, right? They're just like hooked. I think there was a video where there was like four or five girls who were all sat around like having a meal or something at a restaurant, and they were all on their phones, and this girl was like filming it all, and then yeah, all the girls were just on their phones. I remember seeing like girls in the background on the phone and stuff like that. And this is just like something, it's like a little idea I had of just seeing that and being like, okay, I could take that like TikTok format, put that into my editing software, Premiere Pro, and have like my face cam next to it and kind of overlay like narration and talking on top of like videos like that, you know, like talking about a specific topic. Like it could be like kids or whatever who are like addicted to phones at like 5 years old, you know what I mean? And having that video there and like talking about it. So you just start seeing little things like that, and you can start pulling like little ideas together, like, oh, how could I use this in a video? Or how could I use this for whatever it is? And yeah, that is just another kind of benefit, I think, of having a channel. So yeah, I think if you've watched this video to the end, I think you probably are someone who's interested in doing a channel. And obviously you might have the questions like I had of like, well, it's going to be super slow to grow the channel. You know, how long is it going to take to make money? And the biggest piece of advice I can give you is just keep going. I mean, the only way that you can grow the channel is to just post videos, right? So literally easiest way to do it is get your phone, like if you've got an iPhone or whatever it is, and just use the front camera to start off with, and then turn around to the like a back camera that's a lot better, and you know, get a little tripod on. If not, just stand it somewhere or just hold it. Just start making videos, start talking about just random bullshit on self-improvement, random stuff you're interested in. They can be like 4 minutes long, they could be 20 minutes long, unedited. And just, you know, I've sort of got better at it over time and managed to edit things and learn different techniques and stuff like that. But honestly, just start. And the best way to do it is to just keep posting as often as possible. Don't worry about the best times to post. Don't worry about all this stuff. You should have like 98% of your focus should be just on recording videos. And that is the best way to start. I think if I've learned anything from like starting out on YouTube, I think the best way to do it is to just record the videos. That is like the best piece of advice I've been given. And it's like what I think about. And sometimes I can get myself caught up like, oh, should I do this to the thumbnail? Should I change the title and SEO? All this stuff just accounts for like a few little percentages of like extra optimization. But like all the success just comes from having the video there, right? I'm sure you can agree with that. So yeah, just some little tips there if you are going to start a channel. Right, anyway, that does it for the video. Yeah, I really think you should start a YouTube channel if you're on self-improvement. I think it just helps your journey overall. I know that my self-improvement journey has never been better since starting the channel. So yeah, that's about it. Just remember, improve yourself by 1% every day and you'll get there, mate. See ya.